Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Thursday. This is Devils After Dark, coming to you live from the Primetime Radio Studios inside the bunker in an undisclosed location in beautiful New Jersey, and Scotty's Michael J. Fox Flux Capacitor Studios in Beverly Hills, California. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, X Live, and Twitch on the Let's Go Devils Network as the Devils harpoon the Penguins again, 5-2. Score 5-2.
I think this is our first harpooning of the year.
Yeah, actually now I unmuted you, Scotty.
Oh, thank you.
My bad.
Mm-hmm.
I blame the Michael J. Fox Studios for that.
Okay. Well, welcome everybody in to another rip-roaring edition of Old Devils After Dark here on the Let's Go Devils Podcast Network. I'm Scotty along with Sam. Woo! And yeah, it's a happy Thursday. See, turn that frown upside down. It's not all doom and gloom all the time. It's okay. Have an Ant Crew brew and relax.
Yeah.
It's all right. Which I hear we're going to be partying pretty hard over there at American Whiskey this Saturday night. Rangers, Devils, rivalry renewed. First meeting since the Devils took the Rangers behind the bar in Old Yeller style, as Sam Wu so graciously put it last year. There it is.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
The Rangers got Old Yellered.
And it's still behind the barn, too.
And it's
Rotting away.
Oh, man.
That's terrible.
But before we get there to Saturday, we got to talk about this game tonight. And we all know that the Pens have been red hot and the Devils have been ice cold. 3-game losing streak. We don't like to see these losing streaks going on with your New Jersey Devils, but they've been facing a lot of adversity. And it was about to get even more difficult this afternoon when we got the news that, not only is Jack Hughes not going to be, playing in the game tonight, and we never had any definites, but, we had a little hope. We had a little hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Help me, Obi-Jack-Wan Kenobi. You're our only scoring hope.
Give me a
We know
beer,
Jack. That's the Dawson Mercer voice, yeah. So we know Jack did not return. Nico, we still don't have a timetable on him. And now, the one guy that has been producing consistently with those two out is also taking the night off for some injury concerns. Talking about, give me fuel, give me fire, give me goals from Timo Meyer. Ooh, yeah. Timo Meyer, shoulder issue. No bueno. So the Devils' backs are up against the wall going into this game. They're going to be shorthanded. No offense to Max Willman. He's not the same as Timo Meyer in there in the lineup. So Colin Miller's going to come in, finally, getting his Devils debut. 7 defensemen against, like we said, the red-hot Pittsburgh Penguins. And I will say, this was a much better game from your New Jersey Devils. Maybe that's what they needed, was to put their backs up against the wall. Maybe Lindy finally laid down the law and said, enough of this malarkey. I'm done with it. You guys better start playing. What's up, Samu?
According to JCP Architectural John, he said that Lindy Ruff must have listened to the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why things started.
That's see?
Yeah.
Now it's all making sense.
Yep.
Now it's all making sense. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. That insider's note right there about the old gambler. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em. There it is. Oh, look at that. He's got the cigar. He's using the cigar as a straw, I think, with the Ann Crew brew. Hey, that's what a gambler does. You know, you don't tell them what kind of straw to use. They're just going to go and they're going to get it. That's a hockey player. Don't mess with Lindy. First period. Which, by the way, there were very little penalties in this game. Kind of like seeing that. Only one through the first two periods. 4 altogether. Not bad. Not bad. No constant revolving door to the old sin bin. But the Penguins do get on the board first at 6:36 of the first period. Even strength goal. This was Brian Rust coming from Getzel. And how did this? Oh yeah, Rust was in alone. He had a nice backhand move that went over the blocker of Vitek Vanacek. Pretty difficult one there for Vitek to stop. Who, by the way, besides these 2 Rust goals, I think he played pretty damn well. Coming up with some big timely saves. That one massive shoulder save that he had there. But either way, this one was a pretty sick move by Rust. Can't really fault Vitek on it. Over the blocker, backhand side. 1-0 Penguins at 6:36 of the first period. And then that one penalty was taken by Kevin Ball. I believe it was hooking on Crosby. And we'll talk about Crosby's Karate Kid sweep the leg move a little later on. But with Kevin Ball in the penalty box, the Devils getting the SHG. And no, that's not an abbreviation for our good friend Shorts Guy, the E-Bug of the New Jersey Devils. He's waiting for the call, team. He's waiting for the call. But we get a short-handed goal from Curtis Lazar, his 3rd already of the season. And I say already as a 4th liner, you're not really expecting them to chip in that much. But he's got 3 already on the season, and I believe it was Colin Miller who sent the outlet pass to spring the rush. Holla, nice 2-on-1 feed across to Lazar, and I will tell you this, it's a good thing he's got some gloves on those hands, or else someone's going to be stealing those moves. Curtis Lazar! Where did the happy fingers come from? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Takes a shot from mid-range and burns it right past Tristan Jarry. 3rd goal of the season. Holla gets the assist, his 4th short-handed goal at 13:34 of the first period to tie things up. We move into the second, and it's Brian Rust again at 3:17. And this is another one. I don't know how much you can put on Vitek Vanacek. Sidney Crosby enters the zone. He feeds it over to who? Erik Karlsson. Friggin' Penguins. They are stacked. They are stacked. But Karlsson makes a couple moves, and he gets the puck in a little deeper, and then he throws a backhand towards the net. There's a lot of guys in front there, a lot of traffic. Vitek Vanacek made the initial stop, but then Rust was there to put it home, the puck kind of laying in the crease there. His 2nd of the game, his 9th of the season. Karlsson, his 11th assist. Crosby, his 10th even strength goal at 3:17. Pens up 2-1. And we know the Devils like to play from behind for whatever reason. So, and in recent games, we've seen scores kind of get out of hand the other way against us. So I know he probably had that here we go again moment. But Big Bastion, another 4th liner, just like Curtis Lazar in the first period. Big Bastion gets the response at, what was this, like 30 seconds later. So the Rust goal at 3:17, Bastion goal at 3:55 of the second period. And like seeing this line of Noshik, Holla, and Nathan Bastion, they were all just driving towards the net. That's 3 guys that could take up a lot of space and cause a lot of trouble for a little flutterer to come in from the point, and that's exactly what happened. Dougie put a wrister on the net, and there was a whole bunch of traffic right there in front. Haula got it, took a shot, saved by Jari, and then the rebound pops right over to the side. Big Bastian is there to put it home for his first of the season. That doesn't seem right. I feel like Bastian has scored, but I'm looking, number 1 on the year. Maybe I'm confusing him with Curtis Lazar. Haula gets his 5th assist, so that's 2 points for Haula on the game. Did he factor in the other goals? No. 2 points for Haula on the game. Dougie also gets an assist, his 7th year. Even strength goal at 355. It was after that we had the big massive save by Vitek Vanacek off the shoulder, and he came up huge. Looking confident in goal. Moving into the third. To start it off, I just really didn't like seeing what Sidney Crosby did, trying to trip Jesper Bratt. I get it when you swing your stick out there into the skates and everything like that, which he also tried to do on the back end. But if you watch, he's literally sticking his leg out with his skate out, trying to, seriously, like sweep the leg Karate Kid style. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Is that really what we need from one of our star players? Come on, Sidney. I know you're smarter than that. You would be crying if someone tried to do it to you. Wah.
Whiner.
Exactly. Did not like seeing that leg sweep out there like that with the skate blade pointed out. Not a fan. Especially, you have a guy on your team, Carlson, who got a pretty nasty cut right there on his Achilles a few seasons back. That was someone, the other way, but this could also be dangerous as well. No need for that. And then after he tries to sweep the leg, then he flails his stick out as well to trip up Jesper Bratt. So, not really too happy with that. Devils go on the power play, and then I believe it's Haula got a minor for also tripping Chris Letang. So, the Crosby penalty was at 38 seconds of the third. The Haula is at 1:19. So, we go 4-on-4, and oh, thank you. Jesper Bratt is back, baby. Is back. He has woken up. The lion is roaring. The Swedish lion. Or Swedish fish. Whatever. But fish can't really roar, so, that's neither here nor there. Let's not get all tied down with the details, all right? And those facts. Jesper Bratt. Great feed from Luke. Which one was this one? Great feed from Luke. Bratt protects the puck and moves in low to the side. That's right. And he put that rocket of a shot. So Luke comes in, kind of goes to the center, feeds Bratt, who's kind of already moving, down low. And he kind of cuts, instead of in towards the net, he kind of cuts out and takes like this kind of, around about the defense, but I don't think Jari saw the pass or where Jesper was going because he had no shot on this. No shot to save this one. And Jesper Bratt, once he saw that opening, hopefully this means the confidence is back because he didn't wait, no hesitation, nothing. He let that bad boy fly. And he put it top shelf like the Jesper we're used to seeing. First goal in 6 games. Yeah, 6 games. Jesper Bratt gets his 8th even strength at 2:35 of the third period. Devils go up 3-2. That comes from Curtis Lazar, his 2nd assist of the season, and Luke Hughes getting his 8th. First goal in 6 games. 6 games. Whew. We need Jesper. Now more than ever. With Jack, Nico, and now Timo going down as well. He's going to be our default leader of offense. I know Toffoli's got the sniper shot as well, but Jesper is the one that can really dictate how the play happens out there on the ice. So good to see him have a strong game. After this, Vitek Vanacek came up with another two big saves to stop the Pens from responding. So great job by Vitek. Dawson Mercer right after this, he sent a pass forward for a breakaway to, I believe it was actually to Foley. And it was just out of his reach. And holy hell was he pissed. When he got back to the bench, man, he was slamming that stick, slamming the door, the bench door. Like to see it. Like to see the fire from Dawson Mercer. He knows he wants to perform better. He wants to put those personal points up there on the board. We know it's a team game. But when you're relied on for that offense and your three biggest offensive weapons are out of the lineup, that secondary scoring is going to be huge. And being that Dawson hit some pretty nice plateaus last year in the old goal count and point totals, we're relying on him. We are relying on him. Right after the Mercer missed break, Luke and Holtzy got a break. And Luke, he held on to this. I was like, he's not even going to be able to get a pass off. But he's Luke Hughes, and he did. Unfortunately, he held on probably just a fraction of a second too long. Because when he goes to try pass across to Holtz, the Pens defenseman, it might have actually been our old friend, the Gravy Train. I'm going off the rails on a gravy train. Ryan Graves, nice to see you. Thank you for not scoring on us, by the way, Ryan Graves, like Taylor Hall and Miles Wood did. Love you, buddy. Love you. But that got broken up by the Pens defenseman just getting a stick on there, and Holtzy was trying to, sweep it home, but he couldn't get a full shot on there. And then, not too long after that, at 11:24 of the third period, even strength, Holtzy said, I can't, I got to score. I just got to score. I got to show these Devils fans who are tuning in to Devils After Dark that there's a reason I was a first round pick in a very, very deep draft class. And I heard he wants like a voice that, how Dawson has his thing. Everyone's got, Holtzy's looking for his thing. Don't worry. We'll get to you, kid. We'll get something nice for you. All right. But Holtz puts home his fourth of the season at 11:24. This kid's getting better and better each game. Did you notice the back checks again? He's not slumping on the defensive side. This one was Palat. Woo! Working hard, protecting the puck along the boards. He was basically doing like a mini cycle with himself along the boards, just start, stop, back and forth, back and forth. It's a mini-me cycle. A mini Palat. Give your father a freaking hug. Anyway, Palat protected along the boards. Eventually, he slides it along the boards around the back. And Dawson Mercer, hey guys, can you buy me that beer? He's behind the net. Okay. He gets his hands on the puck. And instead, the puck is coming this way. So naturally, Tristan Jarry is going to keep going that way because he thinks the puck's going to come out the other side of the goal. Instead of that, Dawson does a quick touch pass back the way it was coming. And who's there? Alexander Holtz. Again, no hesitation. Confidence starting to build. He just put that one right past Jarry. And Jarry was going the wrong way. He had no chance on that one either. Fourth goal of the season. This can't be right. NHL app, are you right? Was that Mercer's first? That cannot be Mercer's first assist. This app cannot be. Is that right? Someone check that. Palat gets his sixth at 11:24, even strength goal. And then Tyler Toffoli's like, hey guys, don't forget I'm Holy Toffoli over here. I can score too. I got a pretty good shot. That's why you acquired me. For Yegor. Oh, wait, I did it wrong. Yegor Sharon Govich. I screamed Yegor instead of Sharon. Oh, boy, I'm a dummy. I am a dummy, Sam Wu. But this one, what's that?
It is his first assist of the season.
It is his first assist. Wow.
Yeah,
Dawson Mercer.
He had no points the first 10 or 11 games of the season.
Man.
So
it's very hard. It's hard to believe.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe. Need him to get going. Hopefully, this is the sign of good things. Because we're relying on him, like I said. No Jack, no Nico, no Timo. They got to come through. And Holy Toffoli, he came through. And this was a big flip out of the zone by Luke Hughes. Just whoop. One of those long bombs there. The pop out to center field, basically. And who's standing at the blue line? Jesper Bratt. Very wisely gets the puck. Gets it down on the ice. No hand pass. Enters the zone. And he's able to pass across to Holy Toffoli. And now, again, getting Jari going the wrong way. The pass is coming across. And then I got to get my hands right. The pass is coming across, and Toffoli shoots it back the opposite direction. So you get Jari coming this way. Shots going that way. High side, top shelf, sniper shot. Holy Toffoli gets his 9th. Bratt gets his 14th assist, second point of the game. Hughes gets his 9th assist, his second point of the game at 11:44 of the third period. Dougie took an interference call, but it's about 5 minutes left to go in the game, and something we haven't seen in the last 3. Devils, without Nico Hischier, defensive zone, face-off win, puck cleared. Remember when we were just giving up power play goals those first 2 or 3 games? And you hear Dano on the call just being like, get the puck out of the zone. Clear it. Work on your clears. Make sure it goes all the way down, not just to center ice, so you can actually get a change. That's what we got there at the end. So good play by the Devs. There's another shorthanded break actually with Mercer and Halla. The pass didn't get through. Bratt and Toffoli had a 2-on-1 that Toffoli just put it wide past Jari, or else that would have been another goal as well. The couple rebounds there, opportunities were also blocked. Devils coming through. Big victory tonight. 5-2 over those red-hot Pittsburgh Penguins. Are the tides turning? There's peaks and valleys throughout the season. Devils were in a bit of a valley. Pens are in a peak. Maybe now it's time to shift. And the Devils going to come up. And strike me if I'm wrong, but isn't there a Ranger team that's been peaking out? Maybe they're due for a valley as well this Saturday night. We're going to find out. Shots on goal for the Devils, 10, 11, 9 for a total of 30. Pens, 9, 7, 8 for a total of 24. Face-off percentage, Devils had a slight advantage there. They won 31 to the Penguins 25. Power plays were 0-fers. Devils were 0 for 1. Pens were 0 for 3. Hits, Pens kind of out-hit the Devils there, 19-13. Both teams had 10 blocked shots on the game. A shorthanded team, 7 defensemen. They pull out a victory against the hottest team in the NHL. That's what we like to see. Let's want to know what you think about this. YouTube Live, Facebook Live, X, Twitch, everything else. Hit up the chat because we got to talk to the king of the football calls himself right now, the greatest heel in the history of Hockey X, Sam, by God, woo. Sam, what did you think of this game as you were enjoying it from the comforts of Mrs. Wu's palace?
Well, I really think Lindy started listening to this podcast and realized a focus and attention on defense. So what does he do? He dresses 7 defensemen.
7 defensemen.
Okay.
1-0 with Miller. Keep him in the lineup.
again, they weren't perfect, but there was a more focus on defense. I think one time Siegenthaler, was out of position, coughed up the puck. I think it was in the first period, but raced back and was able to just negate the play for his own unforced error, so to speak. And sorry, Michael, he's saying is my mic on?
I hear you.
All right. He said turn it up. So the other thing, too, is it was just a great team effort. Seeing Curtis Lazar get that shorthanded goal, shutting down, and also they did shut down Pittsburgh. One of the other things you were talking about, Sidney Crosby with Jesper Bratt.
Yeah, what was that?
I'll tell you, and I've said this many times on this podcast, that Sidney Crosby, even though we call him a whiner, we call him a crybaby, he is one ruthless player. Those little things, he's a superstar player, going to be in the Hall of Fame. But these are the little things that these superstar players do, even though I don't condone it. It's, but he is ruthless to the point where you said about hurting Jesper Bratt. He wanted it that badly that he did what he thought he had to do to win the game. And you want to talk about that kind of toughness. I think that's what this Devils team needs to emulate, specifically with their star players. Now, tonight was a great night because they played one of the hottest teams in the league without Hischier, Hughes, and Meyer. Think about that. This is a great victory. This is a great start. Now it's rinse and repeat and build on it. Going into the Rangers game, Devils Rangers on Saturday. So, again, because this team is so built like the Pittsburgh Penguins, first Ray Shero jumping ship, and then Tom Fitzgerald. And a lot of the players we don't even care about, like Ben Lovejoy, all these players came over.
The Reverend Ben Lovejoy, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there were others, but,
who was that guy that was – who was he? He was like – he would drop the gloves. He became like a fan favorite for like one season. He wasn't like a big dude, but he was a pesty guy.
Bobby Farnham?
He was on –
no.
Bobby Farnham, I think. Yeah.
Well, there were a few other Pittsburgh Penguins.
Some
that 5 games they play, and obviously John Hines coming from Pittsburgh. So this whole team, this is why the Devils play well against Pittsburgh and matches up well. It's because basically ripping them off. We went on the Pittsburgh Penguins plan, tank it. Get your superstars like Sidney Crosby and Malkin, which is Hughes and Hischier, and build upon around it. And that's what the Devils have done. But if you want to really emulate Sidney Crosby, his skill level, his whatever, his Hall of Fame stuff, but I believe that his ruthlessness is even better than most. Kind of like Gordie Howe, where he, would used to elbow you, this, that. It's the will to win is what the Devils really need to, as a team, need to strive for. I really believe that because I think it was more of a mental thing, that 3-game losing streak, than the talent. The talent's there. It's just a matter of putting it together. Now, isn't it great when you have commitment to defense? It was a little boring at times. Boring is good because they're waiting for the other team to make a mistake, but they weren't going to give them any gifts either. And look at what the quick strike offense did. Bastian scoring almost right away, and then that flurry in the third period where they just put up 3 goals just like that. Or was it 3 goals? No, it was 2 goals just like that to extend the lead. So, and as what JP says, full 60 finally. Yeah, it was a team effort without their stars. I mean, you're talking about, from a salary cap standpoint, you're talking about $24 million a player's salary that was not playing in tonight's game.
Yeah.
That's significant.
That is. It completely is. I mean, that's a lot of points right there out of the lineup. Art Heaton, Big Nate. Michael looked more like last year. That's right. Max's Miller fit in seamlessly. JP, yep, full 60. Ariel, I thought Miller's debut was quite fine because we weren't saying, wow, look how out of position he is. Wow, look at that bad play. Wow, look at that bad penalty he just took. I thought Colin Miller did just fine right there for his first game of the season. Ramona, 60-minute game. Oh, Ronaldo's talking about the Polish hammer. Krzysztof Oliwa. Max Jordan Juju. No, it was Bobby Farnham I was thinking of. Who wasn't a real, I mean, he was scrappy. He wasn't like a huge dude, but man, he would scrap it up. He became like a fan favorite there for that like half a season that he was there. Vanacek I thought was great. Ronaldo, 7 D-men helped the transition game. That's a good call. Insane Pollock, Pitt had their chances early. They did. And Vitek Vanacek, again, timely saves. Timely saves, especially those 2 after, it was right after a goal. Which one was it? When we went up 3-2. The Jesper Bratt goal. He made 2 massive saves. I mean, it must have been maybe like 30 or 40 seconds after the goal. Which is something we've seen the Devils do in the past. Not as much this year as previous years, but give up those response goals. Usually this year it's been the Devils who are the ones that are responding to everything. So we talked about it endlessly for I don't know how many seasons. The Devils getting timely goaltending. And it looks like they're finally doing it. Steven Engel says Sam is the hockey whisperer. Okay, I'll go with that. And 2, what is this? Welcome to the year 2 of the Devils. PK making themselves the Pens daddy. I don't understand that one. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Love you, Antu. Art Heat in the face-off circles. Good job with the Devils. Yeah. I would not want to trade Alexander Holtz. I see people talking about that. No. Because he's just getting better and better and better. I don't want to see that, Ronaldo. I don't want to see him wearing a different sweater. Sharon! Oleg. Yeah, I did that wrong. I can't believe I yelled, Yegor! Man, am I a dummy? I'm sorry, Max. I don't see your super chat. But if you did send one, thank you.
No, you
did. Woo! My chat
Mrs.
is only going up so far.
Mrs. Wu had to actually tell me that because I actually left in the beginning of her monologue. I actually left the board for about 5 minutes.
Oh, thanks, Sam.
No, I was listening to post game.
Really appreciate that. Boy, what a nice guy Sam Wu is.
I was listening to post game.
When
Lindy talks,
sure.
You take a back seat.
Oh man. The shorties, Antu. Oh, the shorties. Yeah. That was nice. That was a nice treat. We've definitely got a lot of power play goals this year, but I think that was our first. Was that our first shorty, or did we have one other one? I think we might have had one other. Didn't Holla get a shorthanded goal? I think.
Ronaldo.
Oh, Ronaldo! Woo!
Bastion and Vitek Vanacek.
Michael, you are right. McLeod did have a nice break. I think there was like a backhand. Was that the one he had like that backhand pass over? Yeah. McLeod looked good tonight. John is still hoping for Zadorov. I think many people are. But we won this one. The little bubs. Just the kind of game that they needed.
Woo!
Just what they needed.
That's for Max
Oh, we got
again.
another one?
No, that's for Max again. Max deserves
okay.
a lot of them, considering he gave me a brand new football helmet.
Max got his woo, Art. Don't worry. Our Lord and Savior, Colin Miller. That's it. Colin Miller jerseys are going to be the hot ticket item this holiday season. Get your Colin Miller jersey now while you can, before he turns into Vern Fiddler and gone in 3 months.
Hey, Scotty. Hey, Scotty, I didn't tell you. I actually got an email from the Devils today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Do you
What'd
know
they
what
say?
it says?
Your Holla autographed hockey stick is still here at the Prudential Center.
Yeah, how'd you know? It's exactly. And a Yeti tumbler as well.
And a Yeti wow, okay, very nice.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh, Ariel, very nice. It's Miller time. Got to get that clip from Ghostbusters when Bill Murray says that. It's Miller time. Yeah, get your Colin Miller jersey now. It's going to be a hot ticket.
Yeah, apparently a welcome gift woo banner as well. That I still need to pick up. I didn't even know I had that. But yeah, the autographed stick, Eric Holla, a Yeti 24-ounce tumbler, and some welcome gift. Woo banner.
That's not. It's a Devils Yeti.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fancy schmancy.
Yeah.
Go woo. It's not like you're across the street from the Prudential Center every home game or anything like that at American Whiskey, where Sam will be on Saturday night if you want to go down and say hello to him. Drinking some Man Crew brew. Probably eating ribs, burgers, chicken fingers, all the stuff that Mrs. Wu says he's not to. Oh, no. A Sam salad will be served over to Mr. Wu.
Actually,
and we will not take any pictures of it.
The big stage will be out. The Crew Brew.
Oh, that's right.
Stage.
We should tell everybody. Yeah, the big stage will be out. So Sam will be outside.
Yep.
Along with Shorts Guy. He'll be there. Maybe we'll have a surprise guest or two. Can't tell you. Think you're just gonna have to show up and watch us on YouTube or go down to the game. We've had people like Chico Resch, like Bruce Driver, like Randy McKay, like Bryce Salvador. We've had them show up pre-game.
Thanks, Scotty. Thank you for reminding me. I haven't solicited anybody yet.
Sam hasn't got that guest locked in just yet.
Yeah,
that's why I'm just rattling off names of people that we've talked to pre-game.
Name dropping. Could it be Erica Wachter? You never know.
Could be Erica.
Yeah.
Could be Doc Emmerich flying in for the game. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows?
He's on his farm somewhere.
Is it Captain Bill Spaulding?
Could be.
Will it be David Blitzer? Sam Woo's other best friend? Damon and David.
Yeah. He'll come in with the helicopter. David
come in with the helicopter right down.
Yeah, right down on the
land on the stage. Yeah, we're gonna put a big X through the stage, for the helicopter landing. Just come right down there. Or he might like paratrooper out, like, and just kind of like rappel down real quick.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of fun on Saturday.
Down the brick wall of American whiskey there in Championship Plaza. That's what's gonna happen.
I've been working on some stuff and we haven't announced. So since we got a lot
of from the top rope. What's that? Sorry.
That we haven't really announced. We're gonna have a big tailgate at the outdoor game. We actually have a lot of things, and Scotty's been behind the scenes with the plans, but we haven't announced anything. People have been saying, "Hey, you guys are going to do something?" So, we had to take care of the beer launch because the beer launch was, that was a month in the making. But just to let the fans know, a couple of our theme nights, December 23rd, Happy Festivus at American Whiskey. For the second year in a row, we can air out our grievances. Ramona, you can air out your grievances from Kentucky. And then also January 6th, to piggyback off of the Devils' Asian American night, we're going to have Rangers Suck fortune cookies giveaway at American Whiskey. And also, again, the tailgate on February 17th, which is going to be amazing. We're just still putting the details together with it. It's going to be we're literally bringing the big stage to the Meadowlands, and but there's a lot of moving parts, so that's why we haven't announced anything. But I'm thinking after Thanksgiving we're going to have a little tour schedule because we are traveling to Arizona and Vegas, possibly Tampa Bay, Lightning. In January. There's 2 dates. Still trying to figure that out. Just remember, we all have full-time jobs here aside from this. So it's trying to get the boss. I've got 2 bosses. One is upstairs.
I don't even know how many I have.
Yeah, but one's upstairs. I got to get her approval too.
One detail I can confirm is that I know I will definitely be back for the outdoor game in Jersey. So I'm excited to see everyone again, tailgating style. We've done it at American Whiskey a couple times, obviously a lot with Sam, but I'm always there, coming to you via the satellites here from LA. But I'll be excited to get back there. And in the freezing cold, I'm so smart. I came back to New Jersey in August, in the muggiest time of the year, and now I'm going to come back in February when it's freezing cold out. So
should we tell them?
I just know how to pick them, Sam.
Should we tell them that you're coming in with the flying DeLorean from above? And just coming right down on the big stage?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. That's what's going to happen. So we're excited about it. We're going to have more announcements to come. Right now, though, the big one is this Saturday, Devils Rangers. Sam will be down there. Short Scout will be down there. Big stage will be out. Guest before the show, maybe a guest after the show, and plenty of Ann Crew brew for you to drink from the taps at American Whiskey.
Yes. Ronaldo.
How do I live in Beverly Hills?
That's the question of the day. Scotty's got some Benjamins.
Yeah, I wish. I literally live, my street is where the sign says, like, welcome to Beverly Hills. So I am right on the border. I'm not even 90211. I'm 90210. So I don't even get the cool zip code or anything like that.
No, it's the other way around. You're not 90210.
Oh, I'm 90211.
Try not to confuse people.
It's been a long week so far. Yeah, it's been a long week.
I remember sending.
I'm 902.
I remember sending you a package. I'm like, what's this, fake Beverly Hills? It's not even the right zip code.
Yeah. That's what it was like. Like, is that really the zip code? I thought it was 90210. I'm like, yeah, I don't live on that.
This is how Beverly Hills. If people haven't been to Beverly Hills, there's the old money Beverly Hills. There's the new money Beverly Hills. Scotty lives in the no money Beverly Hills.
Yes, exactly. Yes, that is 100% correct. There's this little sliver that I actually live in right here, and that is the no money section of Beverly Hills.
Affordable housing section.
In LA, it ain't that affordable. Let me tell you. So
anyway,
whew. But either way, yeah, love to see everyone come out when the Devils play the Kings, or if to play the Ducks. If you're a West Coaster, let me know. I know I'll be going down to both games. They're in the beginning of March. I think March the 1st and the 3rd, I believe, or March the 1st and the 2nd. Kings and Ducks. So I'll be out at both of them, and I'll be super excited for that. It'll be right after I get back home from the outdoor game.
Yeah.
Devils come out here to the West Coast. Beverly Hills, Iowa. Daryl, I am the opposite of bougie. Very, very opposite of bougie. Like we've seen many times, the old in-unit air conditioner right here, in not even central air here, buddy. Not even central air in here. So yeah, these hanging up these jerseys do a wonderful thing to make it look nice, but in reality, not so much. Even though Sam wants to believe that Michael J. Fox once lived here, he definitely did not.
I saw the documentary. I saw that on Apple TV. I was like, that looks like Scotty's apartment.
Oh man, Max, San Jose. Woo! I did go up to San Jose one time. That's a heck of a drive. It's pretty close to San Francisco, so it's like 5-6 hours, I think, drive. But it's a beautiful drive up the coast.
That traffic is nuts up there.
Well, if you go on, if you're on PCH, you're going up the coast. It's beautiful, but it takes forever. Yeah. If you go into the middle of the state through the desert on Route 5, you can get up there pretty quick because you can just fly on that highway. But yeah, PCH is beautiful. You're literally driving on the edge of the continent, mountains, beaches. Oh, amazing. But yeah, you're only going like 40 miles an hour, and it just takes forever.
Yep.
But anyway, enough of that. We need to get out of here. Sam Wu has got to go Betty bye. Yes. I hear Mrs. Wu calling in the background. She heard about the non-salad stuff again, and she got pissed. So now she's cutting Sam off. She says, enough for the night. No football call? You're out of here, Wu. You're out of here. Right to the box with you. But we're excited about this Saturday. American Whiskey. Make sure you come down, or make sure you're tuning in here. Devils After Dark Game Day Live. Talking about our New Jersey Hockey Devils. Sam, over to you.
Thank you to everybody on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, X Live, and soon to be on the Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, wherever you get our podcasts. Devils win 5-2. We'll see you next time at American Whiskey for the Devils take on the New York Rangers on Saturday. Till next time, let's go Devils.